Nipsey Hussle, God bless the dead, probably, you know what I'm saying, going down as a hip hop legend. You have a lot of hands stay in some of his big records, Blue Lace and Blue Laces too. How did you meet Nipsey Hussle?
I was introduced to Nipsey Hussle from a guy that was managing me at the time, Lee Resnick.
Okay.
And Johnny Shipes was dealing with Nip, and they were good friends, and that's how I ended up meeting him. Lee Resnick had reached out to me and was like, hey, man, I got this dope artist that my partner's working with. He just shot a video and done a mixtape record to one of your beats, and they was looking for you, trying to find out who you were, and he connected us.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
So getting into Blue Laces, the first one, did y'all get in the studio with that record, or did you cook up the record and send it to Nip? How did that go about?
I met Nip in New York.
Okay.
But the track was already done. You know what I mean? Truth be told, the first Blue Laces track was a Slim Thug record.
Oh, wow.
Facts. It was a Slim Thug and Boss Hogg Outlaws record. I had made the beat for them. And at the time, they had never recorded anything to it.
Okay.
And when I met up with Nip, he heard the record and he started writing to it.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
And so in that record, it was almost eerie listening to that record, because in that record, he tells a story, or he rap about a line about somebody being in their neighborhood, you know, a person they used to smoke with is the person that ended up gunning them down. Mm-hmm. And now we look forward and we look at Nipsey's story. Unfortunately, his tragic end, he was gunned down.
Yeah.
And then I want to say, what was Nipsey when he was killed? He shot 3 times, right? Or was it more than 3?
He shot like 6 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to, because I know in the song he was saying like somebody was shot 3 times.
Blue Laces too. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. When looking back at that song, do those lines ever jump out at you now, seeing what happened?
I mean, they don't really jump out at me like that, because I guess the origin of the song, he was telling the story. You know, he was doing the same shit that I was accustomed to doing when I was working with Scarface.
Got you.
So I didn't take it that way. Of course, you know, when he died, you kind of analyze things a little different. But really, he was just trying to tell a story. You know what I'm saying? He wanted people to feel it. That song was super authentic. You know what I mean? A lot of people, you hear a lot of stories. Nip didn't record a lot of records first. And then the second thing, his process was so stiff until it would take days for him to get records done. I sent this dude a record, and then the next day he hit me up like, man, it's done, man. This shit is crazy. I'm finna email it to you.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And when I heard it, I was like, damn. You know what I mean? And then some kind of way, I think he sent it to LeBron. He's like, bro, look, LeBron playing this shit already. Check it out. You know, he sent me the video of LeBron listening to it and all of that kind of shit too. But, you know, it was just him trying to tell a story on where he came from, and, you know, just have people where they could feel what he was talking about. That's what was so special about Blue Laces. Blue Laces was going to be a series of different records. Blue Laces 3, the beat is already done. We were already planning to do Blue Laces 3. So, you know what I mean? Now I'm in the process of trying to do that shit, and, you know what I mean, to really just close the door on it once and for all, you know what I mean? Because it'll never happen again. It'll never be another Blue Laces 4 or 5, or anybody else that can do Blue Laces again. You know what I mean? That's gonna be over with. But I have a part 3 that we were working on, and he was getting ready to start recording to.
How many records did you record total with Nipsey?
Had to been about 10.
Damn.
Yeah, about 10.
So do you he has the records, or do you kind of just hold on to them?
Both of us have.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's